Hello, this is
Hello.
Leslie Walker-Hirsch for Glass Alliance New Mexico, and today it is my great pleasure to begin the series of Meet the Board. These are the new Board of Directors members of Glass Alliance, and my pleasure today is to speak with Ellen Premack. She is one of our new board members. Ellen is a retired museum executive director of the Meisel Museum in Denver and has also been an art teacher in Denver and in Oklahoma City. She was born in Aberdeen, North Dakota, and has lived in Denver for 40 years and moved to Santa Fe just 3 years ago and has been studying glass at the community college glass program. Ellen, hi, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the board.
Hi, thank you.
That's great. So we're really happy to have you. We see you at all of the Maestro events, so I'm sure you're learning lots of stuff, but you probably have stuff to teach us too. So how did you first get interested in making glass art?
Well, I got interested because I didn't understand glass art. And I would go visit my son in Seattle and visit all the beautiful glass museums there. And look at glass art, and I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't take it apart and put it back together with my eyes and figure out how is this made. So, after going through a few years of that and seeing that it is a really huge trend in the art world, I figured I needed to understand how it's made. So, I took a class at Santa Fe Community College about 2 years ago, and I started with easy glass fusing. And I learned how to make basic fusing tiles. So I worked on a huge project and I tiled a fireplace with 216 beautiful tiles that matched the motif of our living room and would be an outstanding art piece. And I've just sort of gotten into it through taking some various classes at Bullseye and the community college.
And so you learned all of your techniques not only from watching the maestros, but just from the class and your own artistic experiment, so to speak.
Yes.
Truly
And
an artist.
Yes. And fortunately, I knew a few glass artists in Santa Fe who let me experiment with their kilns
Wow.
and do things that the college said, well, we're not going to really do that here because other people's work is in the same kilns. So I got to do some private work in Marilyn Batt's kiln and some experimenting with materials, and some of them worked and some of them didn't. So I really experimented with materials that were a success and a failure.
That is the way to learn, and you are truly have an artist spirit there.
Thank
So
you.
I asked Ellen to pick a piece of art glass and tell us a little bit about it and show it to us. So, what kind of glass art do you make aside from fireplace surrounds? And can you show us a piece?
Sure. This is one piece I finished last year, and it's a
Beautiful.
long slab of two fused pieces. Um, I patterned it off of a Native American rug just to give me some design ideas. And I used the thundercloud and the rain clouds and just some patterns. And honestly, it didn't turn out the way it was supposed to.
But it looks like
But
a happy little accident. Okay, put the piece down so we can see and hear you better. Great.
okay, so what I did is I experimented around with this piece on how to make it a success. And even though it's two pieces, I attached them to one piece of clear tecta on the back, and then I added hematite beads to give it some texture that would match with the glass work. And I was taking a sculpture class at the time, so I was able to do aluminum cutting, and I made a frame for it which is how it hangs by wire and aluminum. But the glass itself is basically fused glass with bubble airs, bubbles, and then what I did is tried to figure out how do I make these bubbles um, work in favor of my art instead of being something that was an error or a mistake. And what I like about the piece is that it turned out to my satisfaction. I could salvage it and make something that was frameable and beautiful. So that's an example of my work. And I'm going to continue to work at the community college with fused glass. But over the couple years, I have so many new ideas of how to do fusing in a new and different way, plus casting. And I just got back from Brazil and I brought some piranha skulls and piranha fish bones with me because our teacher, Patrick, taught us how to cast with organic materials. And I'm going to try to do some casting with the organic materials like these fish skeletons that will burn out and show the casting of piranha skeletons.
Wow. Well, we're looking forward to seeing your new work, Ellen. And the Glass Alliance Board of Directors is really thrilled to welcome you and hope and expect that your interest and enjoyment in making and promoting glass art will inspire other people. So far, it has inspired me, and I'll be in your class this year.
Excellent. That'll be fun. Uh,
Wonderful.
I'm looking forward to being on the board and making good things happen for our community.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for spending a little time with us today. Bye, Ellen.
Thank you, Leslie. Bye bye.
Bye bye.